do that. Speaking of leadership and leading,
IG Live
hi.
with Angela.
Hi, Evan.
Happy Friday.
Thank you. How are you?
I am great. So I messaged you earlier today. I have an idea for you.
Oh boy. You do you know how many takes it took for the last the recording that I made for you? It was more than 200 takes.
What was the last thing I asked you to do?
It was the Jeff Bezos.
Oh, that was
Yeah, the
great.
top 10. Yeah,
That was fun.
200. It was awesome. It was 200 takes. I went back and I literally counted for somebody else that was talking about, what they've been doing and yeah. And so I'm like,
Okay,
wow,
well that was just a fun thing. This is this
that
is
was
a
fun.
this is a this is a serious thing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so today is actually I was supposed to have today off. Today is my special CEO day. I posted I'm not going on social media today because I'm deep dive thinking. And here I am on social media on IG Live with Angela Live. This is the only thing I'm doing today because I have an idea that I want to run by you. So I'm working through this model of how do I solve the world's biggest problem, right? How do I solve the lack of belief that people have? This is my obsession. And I've broken it down into different categories of people from the complainers. Like most people are complainers. They feel stuck in life and they can never achieve their goal. Then you get to the dreamers who want to do something but they don't feel like they could do it. So they're kind of stuck constantly in this feeling they could do more, something bigger is out there, but they're too afraid to go. Then you got the wannabes who are starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and like the most ambitious people in their circle, and their friends tell them they're doing a great job, but when it gets hard, they quit, and they're not staying consistent. And then you get to the achievers and the high achievers. So I had that model for a while. I came across a quote by Martin Luther King that I really liked, and it said, I'm going to read it. Where is it? I wrote it down here. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war.
Mm.
And you think about all of the hate and negativity and how we so easily rally to jump on somebody and tell them how much they suck and how they're a terrible human. And I want to create the opposite, especially for the people who are the dreamers who are just getting started, because I think when you're first getting started, it's a really fragile moment. Like the first IG post that you do, the first IG live that you do, the first video that you do, the first is you're in a really fragile state because you don't think you can do it. Like, oh, okay, well, I'll give it a shot, and then you watch it and it sucks, and then one negative comment could be the difference between you continuing on or not. Like if you're, I don't know how many IG lives now into this. If you have a bad show or you get one negative comment, it doesn't destroy you like it would have at the very beginning to say, what are you doing? So combining that with the Martin Luther King quote, I want to rally for peace. I want to organize for love to support the people who are just getting started. And so there's a concept in the Twitch world called raids. And what a raid is when one streamer is about to finish their stream, so they might be streaming for 6 hours or 8 hours, whatever. When they're going to finish their stream, they pick somebody else who's online right now to go raid. And what that means is everybody goes from their stream to the next stream. So if I was doing, you can't do it on Instagram really, but if I was doing an IG live, to say, okay, guys, well, I'm wrapping up my stream, but you know what? I see Angela's live right now. Let's all go say hi to Angela. Let's all just surprise her and give her some love. And then it'll say, Evan Carmichael just raided you. And then you see all these people jump in and start giving love, right? So it's called a raid. So what I want to create is believe raids, where we pick one person a day who's in the early stages, right? Like, don't send it to me. I mean, it's love, but I don't need it. Like, let's go give it to somebody who is at the early stages of trying to build their content or get a message out, and they're not getting any love or support. And we just all pile on with love for that one person for that one day and just give them a huge boost of belief. So we're organizing for peace instead of, organizing for war. So that was my idea, believe raids. And I thought you could be the person to run it and pick the people.
Oh my God.
So you don't have to decide now, but because you've got such a huge heart, and don't feel pressure. If you say like, Evan, that's a stupid idea, I hate you, awesome, no problem. But what I think to make it work, you have to tell a little bit of the story of the person. It's like, who is this person that we're all going to support, and why does it matter so much? It doesn't have to be like pages and pages, but a paragraph on, hey, this is Susan, and Susan just lost her job, and Susan is a single mother of 3, and she's starting to get on social because of X. Like just a quick, who is this person that we're going to go drop some love on? And that's what I think you're so good at, is helping like pull out people's stories and finding great people with heart. And anybody that, why I like instantly thought of you, I wrote down Angela, because I would feel comfortable that anybody that you pick, I would love to support.
Wow.
That I wouldn't have to vet it, right? That I wouldn't be like, I don't know, this person, I just trust your judgment on picking good people.
Evan, that is a fantastic idea. I love loving on people, especially especially, people that are just starting, that just really are just even, it's almost even like just pre-starting, right? Just thank you for asking me that.
Yeah, like
Okay,
they've done one
so
post or 2 posts, or anybody that you come across that is in your community, or leaves a comment on your Instagram, or just somebody that you feel deserves like just a little boost today because they're not getting anything and they're trying, and that's the concept. It's like we build an email list, the Believe Raids, run by IG Live with Angela, and look up your account and your show or your clubhouse or whatever, however you want people to find more about you and dive deeper into your world. And we send a daily email out to people who want to join, like, hey, who wants to join the Believe Raids? Like, who wants to do an act of kindness every day for somebody? I think people would be willing to do it. They just don't know who to give it to. Like, they need a little bit of structure and organization. So we just send a daily email out to say, okay, today's Believe Raid goes to Susan. Here's her quick story. Here's the post. Go give her love. And then we just all descend on Susan and give her mad love and encouragement to keep going.
So it could come from just anyway, through messages, through reaching out to her, through just.
Oh no, we don't tell her that it's happening.
Oh,
that's the beauty of the raid.
okay.
No, we just show up and surprise her with all these people.
So, okay, can we just pretend like we've got somebody, let's just say, I don't know, Marley, for example, or Nina or somebody.
Okay.
So we've organized this thing, and organization is, we all know that's not my thing, Evan. But I would love to do this. Okay. So
I'll help organize it.
Okay.
All I need you to do is pick the person and give me the paragraph.
Okay. So we've got the person.
It's gonna be Marley.
Okay. So we've got
It's
Marley.
gonna be Marley.
Right.
You've found Marley somehow. Marley's in your community. Marley left a comment. Like, you could even keep track of who comments on your posts or whatever. Somebody that you like for some reason. Whatever the Angela spark is, like whatever because that's the magic. Whatever the reason is that you like them is going to be why everybody will like them, right? So it's Marley, but for what reason? And so then you pick a post. Here's Marley's account. Here's Marley's recent post. And she talked about XYZ. And then we send a link. And anybody who's on the email list goes and gives Marley some love today. But Marley doesn't know it's happening. Marley just wakes up and her phone has just blown up with all of these comments and hearts and likes on her post.
Okay. I love it. Wow. Thank you. That is amazing. So many people need love and encouragement. and to be seen. And that's why I'm in my camouflage today, because my thought today was, you're not invisible. Don't hide. We see you. I see you. You need to be seen.
Yeah.
You need to be heard. And what you're doing is good stuff, and you need to do more. And don't be afraid. I love it. That's amazing.
That's why you're the perfect person.
You don't even know, like,
organizing for peace.
or just the word organizing scares me. But yes, let's do it. That would be great. I would love to do that. Thank you for asking me to do that.
Okay, so I got to figure out the mechanics. We'll do a landing page. We'll put up your profile. We'll put just a quick, like, what we're doing, email sign up, and then we just have to find the people that we're going to send people to.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know. What do I do next?
Yeah. So next, I mean, as of right now, I mean, you could brainstorm and think, and I know, there was no prep, guys. It's, hey, Angela, let's go live. She has no idea what's happening apart from her usual live show. So we brainstorm ideas. I mean, your heart is the secret ingredient to this whole thing. The mechanics of it, I'll work out. It just basically landing page, email capture. If you want to join the Believe raids and give love to somebody every day, think of how long does it take? It takes like 20 seconds to see the email and another 30 seconds to go and leave a comment. Like, it's going to take a minute for someone to do every day, but that act of kindness will make, big impact on somebody. So they sign up for the email, and then every day they get an email with the link. So we need like a link to a specific post, like on this post, let's go give Marley some love. And then just a one paragraph on why you picked Marley for the day.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep getting people to sign up and keep doing more.
And we can do referrals.
Squat up and just drop love on another human every day.
I love it. That is amazing. What a great idea. I love it. It's switched over.
Oh, there we go.
So when you talked about the raids, it started reminding me of a time when I really had thought, okay, how can I literally create, and this was years ago, taking just like a brown paper bag and putting it on somebody's doorstep, just filled with just love stuff, encouraging stuff, and then and saying to that person, when you get that, then you take that and you leave it on the next, a neighbor's door, and then you just continue to just leave it on neighbors' doors. So and then just reminding each other how special we are, and unique and loved and seen and heard. And
I mean, I think in the salsa world, so when you go salsa dancing, you go to a club, and usually you don't know, the other people there, and you have to dance with somebody else. And there was a woman who went, and she was a total beginner, went to go dance with some guy, asked her to dance. So they went to dance, and throughout the whole song, at the beginning, he just was not happy because he realized this woman can't dance. And he left her halfway through the dance. He just left her in the middle of the floor. And she had to go back to kind of sit on the bench. And she decided, I'm never dancing again. Like, this is a terrible experience. This is brutal. Salsa dancing sucks. And when I met her, I said, oh, that's just one bad experience. Here, I'll show you. And then we did a quick little dance. Very basic, obviously, because she doesn't know what she's doing, but just went into the basics, and we had some fun. It's like, see, it can be fun. And then she, signed up and went dancing again. And just that first experience can make a huge, huge difference at the beginning of somebody's career and anything that they're doing. So, yeah, I like it.
I don't know what to say. You know me, I'm barely breathing when I see you come up on my lives.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a fairly simple concept. The idea is not to make it overcomplicated. It's just one person per day. That's all people are signing up for. It's not like a list of suggestions and a PDF every day and all sorts of crazy. Just one link to one Instagram post once a day. We believe right on them, give them some love, and then wait till tomorrow.
So good. I love that. I appreciate you so much. Just being the leader and being an example of how to not forget about the people that's following you, but also just being so, transparent and there for us. Like it says a lot, Evan. You really are like, the real deal. I appreciate you a lot.
Don't make me cry over here, Angela.
Dude,
Come
you
on
don't
now.
even know. I've been crying all morning. So I'm like, I was this close not to come in here today.
Why were you crying all morning?
Oh, it's just, because I'm growing and I'm doing it. I'm doing hard things and I'm listening to the other voice, right? I used to listen to that voice that brought the tears, but I'm listening to the other voice that says, hey, stand up. You've got work to do. You've got things to do. And the mission is greater than your tears right now. You got to keep going. And it's bigger. It's bigger than us, right? I mean, we want to leave legacy.
There you go. See, it's a good thing you came on live. Otherwise, I would have tracked you down anyway. Be like, Angela.
Well, I did see your post about not coming in today. So I'm like, okay, but you showed up, and
this is it. This is the only thing I'm doing on social today. I had to talk to Angela. This is how I work, right? It's like get an idea. There's energy there. We got to make something happen while the energy's there. Cool. Well, I love it. I see Terry waiting. Terry, you're in. You are part of the Believe Raid. We're officially commandeering you to go give love to people too. Yeah, well, think about it. I mean, any other ideas or suggestions? Again, just trying to keep it as simple as possible.
I need that simple as possible. Yep. Okay.
One person every day, link to a post and a paragraph why. If something else comes, like this is co-creation, so if anything else comes to mind as we do it, let me know. But I'll get to work on getting it set up.
I love it. Yes, and I'm a thinker, so I'll need to think about it. And once we do it, I'm hands-on, so it'll be good.
Do we have a picture together?
So amazing. I think I do. I've stolen a couple of screenshots from you before.
Okay.
Are we gonna take a screenshot with me?
We could do a screenshot. But did we not take a picture together in
I do have a picture. Yes, when I was in your
in Pittsburgh? Yeah, okay. Do you have that somewhere?
I do.
Okay, good.
We'll
send it.
I like my hair.
Your hair is fine, Angela. Listen, at least you have some, okay? Come on now. Yeah. Send me that picture. We'll also put your picture, like whatever one you want, on your IG, or where do you want people to go now? Is it IG or Clubhouse? Where are you spending your time?
I'm here.
Okay.
This is my home.
Perfect. Yeah, I like it better too. Visual is better. Okay, so yeah, send me the picture of us, and then we can use your official IG screenshot, headshot, whatever, for people to find you and say like who's this amazing woman behind this thing. Yeah, we'll get to work. Let's go.
I'm good. Thank you. That's awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very
Anything
much.
else?
Just a hug. I'm hugging you. Yes. Oh, big hug.
That's how you hug.
Evan,
there.
I'm not letting go.
I ate your jacket on that. That was great.
I know. Evan, I love you. Thank you very much for hearing and seeing us. Okay, let's do it.
Let's make it happen. Thanks, Angela.
Let's make it raid. Thank you so much, Evan. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. Okay, I did not get a screenshot. Okay, Evan, thank you so much for coming in here, Evan. Okay, every time he comes in, I don't know what to say because I can hardly breathe, seriously. But isn't that a great idea to go and just share love with people, with you all? You all are all going to get love. You don't know what day you're going to get love. If you want to sign up for this, I would love for you to sign up. Please go sign up and let me know, because I think this would just be, or if you want to refer somebody, that would be amazing too. Okay, so I just need to catch my breath. That is so exciting for movement makers and for all of you that are just starting out. And I just do want to go back to, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to read any of the comments, but I just want to say, leadership. I mean, to remind humans we're all human, that's, you know, my 5 superhuman reminders. And today's superhuman reminder is, well, today's superhuman is Evan, right? But you all are all superhumans, and leadership is such an important reminder that if you are influencing someone, and you're a leader, and to take the lead in something like today, this will be very exciting. So I just want to say thank you, Evan. That as a leader, you can't be invisible. And that's why I wanted to wear my camouflage today, is because I felt really invisible today. And not that anyone made me feel that way, but it was just my own stuff. And like I told Evan, I could have easily just not come in today because I was really feeling my feels. And so once I took some time to listen to my greatest friend ever, I was able to just really hear the other side of, you know, the negativity, right? The other side of negativity was truth. And that truth is that there are going to be times when you're not comfortable. And there are going to be many occasions when you're not comfortable. And when you are feeling comfortable, you might want to ask yourself, hey, am I in the right place? And although I know that, you know, there's always going to be moments in my life, there's always going to be moments in your life where you just don't, it just doesn't feel right. You have to push through that. You have to work yourself through that. So, I mean, I know I'm usually all over the place with my stuff, but if there's anything that I do know is that we all are human beings, and we're all in this together, and we all can work together. And I love how Evan talks about just, you know, there's a lot of, you know, negativity, but let's pull the positive together and let's see how we can make a difference in each other's lives, not in just one person's life, but in all of our lives, but also adding value and then encouraging others to step into their purpose, to step into their dream, to continue with their passion, and continue to search and explore and dream and reach out. And, you know, you might have to cry a little bit, but it's going to be okay. Never give up, just keep going. It's an exciting time for you. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to come out of this. So I guess that's it. I don't really have a whole lot more to say. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest. And but there are some questions here. I'm going to just pull on the spot. Thank you so much, Bizman. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in here today. And the next question is, hey, it's Morbius, how to create a brand for your fictional book. There are so many amazing people that are in here. Thank you so much. Rain Like Rain. I have no idea how to do that, but maybe there are a ton of people in here that could probably answer that question. How to create a brand for your fictional book. Well, if there's one thing that I have learned, I think brand, right, is who you are, right? So I think people need to see who you are and hear what your thoughts are maybe on what your fictional book is about, and just to get to know you. And I think that's part of just what your personality is, and what you you know, what your purpose, you know, how you got started in your writing your book and things like that. I think that's important for people to know about, to get your brand started for that. And I could be off, but there's so many people in here that could help you with that way more than I could, because I'm certainly not an expert in brand. But feelings are not meant to be a compass. Peace with the process. Yes. I really like that statement. Feelings are not meant to be a compass. But I do, the one thing I will say about feelings though, I think for a long time, I think even just for me, like there was a time in my life where, you know, I was told, you know, you can't go by your feelings, right? You can't go by your feelings. You can't make decisions off of your feelings. But I would just question that a little bit, that yes, you don't want to minimize your feelings either, right? So you can be angry over something that maybe, you know, you have a reason to be angry about, but you don't want to hurt anybody. And so it's really important to identify those feelings, because if you don't, a lot of times we'll push them down. And I know I have in many, many times in my life, I've pushed those feelings down because I didn't really know how to express them in a way that was healthy. So while your feelings are not meant to be a compass, they are meant for you to feel. And you know, it's important for you to feel your feelings, because that's part of what makes us. I think that's what makes us human beings, right? Feeling and emotion, and again, we don't want to hurt anybody if we're feeling mad but if you feel lonely, then there's a reason why you're feeling lonely, and you want to identify that. You don't want to dismiss that or minimize that. So I know there's a lot of other questions here. Thank you all for coming in here and being so sweet. Communicate your why. People who share your why will understand your brand. Your writing should be a reflection of that. Thank you so much for that. It's good to see you all. You all are awesome. Thank you so much for coming in here. There looks like there might be another question. Oh, answer a question to, I think it's so, if you don't act according to how you feel about something, you might end up in a rabbit hole where you're going, something isn't making you happy. Yeah. Is it bad to act too needy? I think there's probably a difference between, you know, being needy, you know, there's probably some patterns there with people that, you know, have just a need to constantly, you know, if they need, I think there's probably some patterns there with being needy. We all need, though. We all have needs. We all have things that we need. And one of the, you know, it's important for us to, that's why it's so important, I think, for us to recognize, you know, what we need and how to ask for it in a healthy way. Make sure to focus on the 24 hours in front of you mission of today. Thank you all so much for coming in here today. I really appreciate you all. It is quite overwhelming, especially with the amount of people that are in here, because, you know, when Evan comes in, then everybody follows Evan, and it's amazing. So hopefully you got to hear what he was talking about. We're going to do some amazing stuff, which is really awesome. And I can't really even put my head around it right now. And no, I am definitely not a physiologist. Attract, don't chase. I'm not a physiologist. I'm just a human being trying to add some value and love to the world and bring some light. You got this, Angela. You got my support. Thank you, Rosno. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you all. I've never been more inspired by the movement makers in this group of people. Not just the movement makers, but the people that have been with me, and that has, I mean, from, you know, Evan, don't make me cry today. I was crying already. Just because it's not about me, right? It's not about, it's because I've only done what you've done. You too have done the same thing I have done. You have shown up. You have made a conscious decision to do something different with your life, or, you know, to make a difference in your life. And so I'm not any different than you are. We're all the same. You know, we have days that we feel great. We have days when we're just sort of, you know, and where there's going to be highs and lows. And so, but we more than ever, we need each other. We need to be consciously making decisions that can truly, really add value, you know. And I don't know. I mean, I believe that we've just a simple thing, as just like Evan was saying, it's very, very simple, but just going over to somebody's page and saying, hey, you know, hello. Even a hello is affirming. It's, you know, because, and sometimes it's like, okay, well, do we need other people to affirm us? Well, I guess there's a whole thing you could talk about other people affirming you. And at some point you do need to start affirming yourself, right? That's why, you know, we've talked about affirmations and those sort of things, and believing in yourself. And that's, you know, Evan's, you know, believe is so true. It's so important for you to start believing in yourself. And there's so many actions to take that will help you do that, right? And a whole group of you all that are in here have all the strategies and tactics and, you know, and frames, and, you know, you guys are the experts, you know. You know, you all are amazing, amazing people. And And I want you to be able to feel that so that you can get that message out to even more people, because I will share this. I love coaching. And one of the people that I'm coaching right now is, has never had anyone, and honestly, I'm not even sure, but, has most likely has never had anyone in their life really speak truth to them, has really never had anyone say, hey, you can do this too. What is your dream? What are you thinking about? What is important to you? Why did you choose those shoes over these shoes? Maybe investing in yourself a little bit more. I challenged my coach to get a couple of things. I'm not going to go into all the details, but I said, buy the one that you're not going to buy because it's too expensive. And the reason I did that is because I want them to understand the value of themselves. I want them to understand the value of investing in themselves, because if you invest in yourself, and it might hurt a little bit, right? Of course, you've got to be responsible and pay your bills and all that. And there was certainly a caveat there, but you got to feel it. You got to feel it. So most people have never been challenged that way, encouraged and spoke to in a way that says, you deserve this just as much of as that person that you look up to. I mean, we do it all day long. I do it all day long. I do so much comparison. And a lot of times it's, what am I, we ask ourselves, what am I missing? I mean, gosh, y'all know, I mean, I question, a lot of things but at the same time, I'm learning that those things that I've questioned, I can make a decision to do something different, or I can choose to just, accept where I am and who I am and just focus on the things that are going to add value. And it's exciting. I'm excited. So thank you so much for being a part of my life. Thank you for showing up, not only for me, but also for yourself. Make sure that when you are in places that, and spaces and rooms and groups and in social media platforms, no matter where you are, be sure that you're asking yourself, are you in the right place? Are you in a place that is adding value to you, but also are you in a place that is where you bring your whole self, and where you can truly add value in a way that brings your whole self, not just pieces of you, but your whole self, into an environment where you can add value to people that can really grow and learn something from you, or that can feel feel better about themselves. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a psychologist or therapist or anything. I'm just a girl that wants to speak to the people that are not to speak to me, and who, where I was, where I still am. Some days it's not easy, to just, get up and just do it, but you do it, and you do it because your why is greater than your fear of doing it. The reason why you do something is greater than your concern about your hair or your whatever, how you look. I mean, I just go on and on about, self-talk. I mean, it's just, it's not, that negative self-talk is not gonna help you. And you need to learn how to pause. And again, I don't have all the tactics or strategies and different ways how to do that. I only know how I've done it. And it hasn't been something that's happened overnight. It's been because I've made an intention to that I want it. I want to sound, I want to sound better in a way that, that truly that adds value in a way that's articulate. And that's one of the things. Y'all are just so cute. Okay. I'm just rambling, y'all. Meditate, close your eyes, go within, love it. Gravity is with you everywhere you go, Angela. I appreciate you, Faith Gravity. Okay, be in spaces that allow you to bring value to others through service without expectation. I love that. Eyes are souls to the way. Yes, so good. Oxygen is love. Yeah, I need oxygen right now. Can't breathe. So very good. Okay, that's it, y'all. I don't know what else to say, and I don't want to just keep rambling because I know you all have things that you all need to go and need to do, and there's people for you to be adding value to. So go do your thing, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you got that spark that's inside of you, that you know there's something there, and you're just, it's there. You can feel it. It's brewing inside your heart, and every single time you feel that, it's important for you to acknowledge it and do something that will add greater value to you today, so that you can add value to others, because it's not just for you, it's for others. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Okay, I gotta go. I'm just gonna continue to just keep rambling, and I could just sit here and look at you. Did anybody want to come in? It's like almost 2:00. I guess no. If anybody wants to come in, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask if anybody wanted to come in here after Evan. I wish I would have done that. Now, if you would like to come in and you've never gone live before, I would love for you to come in. Angela, you have taken your program and yourself to a new level today. You have definitely found your niche. You're truly in sync with yourself and the universe, and you will find it. Yeah, Glenn, thank you so much. And by the way, Glenn, okay, if you all aren't following Glenn, please go follow Glenn. He's an incredible coach. We had a coaching session, and Glenn, I've been trying to go log into your meeting, your meetup for Monday. I know your mastermind is for Monday. Will you please send me the link? I don't have the information. I tried going in and signing up for meetup, and I couldn't find it under Chattanooga. So I don't know what I'm missing. I'm probably missing something that's going to get me there. So if you could let me know, please. And thank you so much for that. Yes, I have found my niche. And thank you for being so insightful, because I just shared that just a couple of days ago, that I have found my niche, and I've known it, and it's going to make me cry because I've known it for a while, but because I'm a lot more confident, and I'm ready, and so I'm excited, because the person that the people that I love to serve are the ones that are just really struggling. So and yeah, they're not broken. They're not broken. They're just, they just need they've got it within them. They just need to be reminded that they're human beings, and that you weren't designed to do it alone. You were meant to do it with others. And so thank you so much. Okay, let me pen that real quick. I think I can pen that. Oh, it's not penning. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so if anyone is here that would like to come on in with me, I would love for you to do that. If not, that's great too. I appreciate you all coming in here today and hanging out with me for a little bit and letting me just, ramble. I don't know what you guys are doing today, but whatever it is, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Also, Glenn, I'm just going to invite everybody. I just pinned it. So if you're interested in going and being a part of an incredible mastermind, Glenn Hodges, I just posted it. So you may have others show up besides me. So that would be incredible too. So that's it. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Any questions, concerns, comments, feedback? Y'all, Evan just came in here today, and we get to do something really fun. That's exciting. He doesn't even know how much I need that today. So really, really needed that. Let me just go back real quick. Hi, TG. It's good to see you, my friend. It's so good to see you all. All right. I guess that's it. To remind humans we're all human. That's the mission, and that's what we're doing. And we have 5 superhuman reminders. And the first one that I think is important is listen. We've got love, lend your resources, lend your time like you did with me today. And I really value that with all my heart. Learn, we're learning every day. I'm going to go learn with Glenn, and then lead. And that's what Evan did today. He came in here and he is leading this great, he's going to change the world with entrepreneurs. And I absolutely love it. Marie Cosgrove will be our speaker, author of Greater Fortune, Essential Lessons from the Entrepreneur Who Bought the Company That Fired Her. I love that. I love that. And I can't wait. So thank you so much again for coming in here, and have a wonderful day. And I'm just going to screenshot that real quick. And I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are someone that is, you have something that you, and I know most of you all are here. If you all are interested in coming in and sharing what you're doing, why you're doing it, I have not been reaching out to a lot of people, but if you're interested in coming in and sharing that for the first time, or for, maybe you've been on before, but you want to come in and share your message about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and so we can get to know you just a little bit better, I would love for you to come in. Or if you want to be coached, I'm doing that too. So if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know. Love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I'm just going to be like a little girl in a candy store probably the whole weekend. So, and that's all good too. I'll be full of giggles. It'll be good. Okay. Thank you so much. Love you all. And I'll see you all on, oh my gosh, I think this is probably a world record for how many hugs I've given in one live. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.